Nelly Yoga, your favorite yoga soldier, aka the favorite fan clapper, aka Miss Chill Vibes.
Miss Chill Vibes is hilarious. And together we are over a drink. I'm gonna be on point today. These fucking nails, most of them are off. Yes, I know I should probably pay $10 to get them soaked off, but I ain't had time for that. And they was popping off like crazy, which probably fits the description of my life as it is current. Popping off like crazy, and not always in a good way. All kinds of weird issues happening, but I'm gonna open the bottle, put the trash away later. We should be having my bro, Steve Pickens, COO of Philly Truce, stopping by to talk about the Million Man March anniversary activities that the black men of the city have put together. I like the way that sounds.
Right?
This is my first time in the studio since there's renovations been going on.
I love it.
I'm loving
so
it too.
much.
Oh wait, I don't want to
So
pour
bright in
It's so
here.
bright in
Shout out to
here.
the guys that've been putting in the work to get this together. It was
Right.
Reg, Jay, Divine, TZ. Everybody put their blood, sweat, and tears in.
Right, I'm about
To
to have
get in
to
the
hit y'all
studio
up. I got a
together.
bathroom that need to be done at home.
Right? Hey, they doing it.
Listen.
They doing it. It looks good. It sounds good.
Cause I'm not. I was about to
Normally
say
I
that
like
it
to have
sounds
my
good.
headphones on,
But
I
we don't
even
need 'em. All right, I got the link. That's what I was waiting for, so I could drop it in my family chat and send it to my friends. Post it on social media, so everybody can tune in with us there.
Yeah, I'm live on TikTok right now.
Yeah, speaking of family, one of the first things we need to do is I'm gonna take a shot for my auntie,
Yes.
who I talked about it all summer. Team Gemini, how she was excited to turn 100. We threw her a wonderful birthday party, and then she had a stroke. I want to say it was like that last week of September, first week of October. She had a stroke. She went to the hospital. She was okay somewhat, but she ended up losing, I guess, activity. And you know, stroke, what it does is it will paralyze a portion of your body,
Right.
head to toe. For some people, certain places. Some people just.
100. You said?
She was 100.
Oh, she was 100. Okay.
So she was. They kept saying that she really had no activity, but I went to see her, and I promise you, she knew what was going on. Like she kept reaching for my hand. I called my kids so they could talk to her on the phone. Her eyes were asleep, and then she woke up for that to participate in that with them. And
Shout out to Shab.
yeah, shout out to Shav. So I feel like she, like whatever consciousness they said she did not have, I know that there was something.
Something, yeah.
Because like I said, she recognized my daughter when my daughter was on the phone. I put her on speaker. She recognized my son. Her eyes were closed until she heard their voices. I just couldn't deal with seeing her in pain. She had a tube down her throat. She was only breathing on her own like 90% of the time. So they had the tube. So for the other 10%, and then they would like, you know, turn it off and on, let her do the breathing. And when I was there, she looked at me, she grabbed my hand a lot, and she kept like wincing, like she was in pain. So I didn't like that. I called my sister because, you know, they was like, well, what do you think? I said, I think if that were me, I'd be mad as shit at y'all. Like, I need y'all to get that out her throat. So the family made a decision to do it on a particular day and time so that people, you know, could come see her. And my sister, because she is a medical professional, she actually did the honors of, you know, putting on her PPE and going in the hospital, scrubbing it and removing the trachea from her throat. And she was breathing on her own. This was like maybe 12:30 on Wednesday, October 8th. 12:30 p.m. My sister sent me a picture of her taking the tube out, tells me she's breathing on her own. By 5:30 p.m. she called me and was like, yeah, Hyanna's gone. But like, you know, like I said, family and friends were there, and it was, you know, a little sad, but again, this is a woman who was born in 1925. And when I was sitting at the funeral, I'm gonna take this shot before I tell the funeral story. It is, as my cousin calls Libra season, it is pre-Scorpio season. Shout out to Shab again.
Shout out to my baby girl, Gina. She's reminding me every day that her birthday.
And my son got a mod who's approaching uncle status. He's going to be 27 on Sunday.
Grown man.
But she lived to be 100 years, 3 months, 17 days. And at the funeral, the bishop actually had broken it down to the hours based on the time she was born. She knew the day she was born in June 20th, 1925.
Wow.
And it was really a celebration. So it's like I didn't have, like, I'm going to miss her.
Yeah.
And it is a little sombering, but I didn't have an opportunity to be sad because it was really a homegoing celebration. And again, she was 100 years old.
Like not too many people can say that.
I'm sitting at the funeral and they're talking about how she's been through like the Jim Crow era, like the end of the Depression, or a Depression actually, all the Civil Rights Acts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the Civil Rights Acts. And then on top of that, the first black family in the White House, the first idiot in the White House twice, as we're going through this now. And, I really feel like if there was a different president, she might have lived longer. She kept saying when she had the stroke,
I gotta live through this.
When she had the stroke and she was speaking, she kept telling my cousin, I want to go home. And you can interpret that in a myriad of ways coming from a person that's 100 and literally has, when I say, it's not like she was a feeble 100. She only became feeble maybe April or May of this year. So literally right before her 100th birthday.
Okay.
Prior to that, she was a very active member of her senior center. She acted in plays. She used to use her cell phone all the time. She definitely FaceTime her daughter every day. What up, yo?
Hey, Fox and
And she, particularly, which is why I said I was going to do that first shot now, she would always say, she tuned in, I'm watching you on the news. And I used to be so tickled. She tuned in back when Dame and Mike was here, and they asked me to come on. She's been tuning in since then. So she was very active in her late 90s and up until 100 years old. So again, that's why I said it was like no really room to be sad, but it's kind of weird because she was 100. She was the matriarch of the family on my mother's side and on my mother's side.
Okay.
Which leaves my mother
as the matriarch now?
Yes.
Wow.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to my little sister and she was saying how she was like, well, I'm the matriarch in training. And I laughed because although we have an older sister and we have older aunts and she's younger than me, she called that shit right on the nose. She's the matriarch in training because
eventually we all have to take that role on eventually.
Oh! What's up? I'm glad you made it. Yes, I was just catching up. I'm gonna bring y'all. Is Steve parking or he coming separate or he ain't here yet? All right, so when y'all both get here, I will make room for y'all. So it's very interesting that me being one of the oldest, not seeing myself as an elder, and that literally is for no reason other than I'm such an unserious person. I'm such an unserious person. I mean, as serious as I am a lot, and those who know me, they know I love good, deep conversation. I love educational things. I like to know what's really going on, but I can't imagine being the matriarch. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a blessing
I'm not a grandmother yet, outside of my godson having kids, but I call them my nieces and nephews, and it's you know what I mean? Grandma, listen to YNR, YNRB, I'm so unserious a lot, but
it's a blessing now.
It was a blessing. And shout out to my cousin Kimmy, who really took care of her mother in life and after. Everything she ever wanted, she got, even for her homegoing ceremony. And it was a really amazing thing to be a part of it. Just as a family and seeing family that I had not seen in a long time. But family is weird. I just want to say that I have a lot of friends. And I have a chosen family as well as my blood relatives. And even with that being said, I feel
like a lot of black people have that, Yeah,
but I have 2 sisters with my mom and dad. I have other sisters from my dad, he does have a biological child. Then there's his wife's children. Okay. And same with my mom, they both remarried. So I have those sisters. And when I tell you I talk to my family, my son is weird. He might be the only one I don't talk to every day, and I told him we got to get better with that. I text him because I know he's not going to call me, and he gets annoyed when I call him. But the people that be oh, I don't talk to my sister, I ain't speaking to my mom. I'm I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't know that because even when I'm not fucking with them, I'm fucking with them.
I get that part, but I have I mean, I can be. I'm guilty of it. I will shut down. I will.
Yeah,
shut
I mean,
down.
I shut down, but
And
like,
I will not speak to you for a minute for my sanity, or because if I don't have nothing nice to say, I'm just not gonna say nothing. So I've done that. I'm guilty of that. Very guilty of that.
I mean, the
But
matriarch.
that don't mean I don't fuck with you. That's why I can relate to both sides.
Okay,
Just because I ain't talking to you,
I get that.
don't mean that I don't fuck with you.
My aunt lived to be 100+ years. She had I can't. Was it
Especially
1,
if you're
2,
family.
3? She had 1, 2, 3, 4 children, 5 children, 3 of whom preceded her in death, and only one of her children was at the repast. I was kind of shocked by. Like, I noticed it, but I didn't want to say nothing because I'm like, what else you got to do when your mom is at the celebration?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, nothing.
and that's what I
Unless
meant by
it's
that. Like,
a medical reason why you couldn't.
nah, because
be
they was
there.
at the funeral and the burial. And so my family, they're all in Eaton Cemetery out in Collingdale. Eaton is the oldest black cemetery, I believe, in the country, definitely in this area. And there's some historical figures buried out there, like Octavius Cato and a couple other people. So while I'm,
my family's buried.
if it's Eaton, it's one of there's a couple. It might be the only one in Collingdale because right next door is like Sharon Hill and all that. The lines change. But I went out since I was at one burial. I figured, hey, let's go check on the rest of the fam.
Everybody. Hey y'all.
I am not a go to the cemetery person. I'm not
me
a
either.
keep going.
It's depressing. I'd rather flip through a photo album and look at memories than to go to a cemetery and talk.
That might be Steve.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say I'm also the person that is so familial that if I don't go to the cemetery and look at the grave, I done forgot. Like, or if other people in the family haven't talked about that person, because I was like, oh mom, I found your grandfather's headstone, and only his name was listed. She was like, yeah, and Skippy, and I was like, that name sounds familiar. Look at Skippy, but I keep forgetting there was like another cousin that passed away in the 80s. Like, I was young, I remember that. Like, I just know both of my grandmothers passed within weeks of each other. I was 14, freshman in high school, and that taught me that I do not know how to deal with death at all.
Hello.
What up? I'm gonna bring y'all over in a minute. We're gonna finish wrapping up talking about how was your week, Nelly?
Eventful. So
yeah, I know. Nelly be outside. Nelly be on TV. All I'm doing is crashing my car and burying the loved ones.
Oh my God! Like, so it's been a little crazy for me. I woke up one morning to all these text messages from family and friends telling me how I was in this Kevin Doherty political campaign commercial. So that dropped a few days ago. My cousin celebrated her 50th birthday party, and so she wanted to put together this female dance routine, a whole squad of us. I had the lucky job of being the choreographer to about 9 of us. So imagine that. Most of them are, well, it was a mixed bunch of nuts. At different ages. Yeah. So, and it was dope. It was dope. Her party was amazing. It was more like a wedding reception of sorts than a 50th birthday party, but it was so dope. The dance came together good. Shout out to DJ Nate. He put the medley together for me. Yeah, I think that's pretty much.
She over here choreographing and
like,
fan clapping,
chill vibing. I'm just loving the way that things are going for me right now, even when I might not always feel, it and mentally, but I see the fruits of my labor, like these little seeds I've been planting, blossoming here and there, and it's like, okay. Oh, let's do this.
That's
like,
what's up.
What else can I get into?
Which is amazing during this time of year because it's more like things are settling down. It's fall, and here you are. You're like, nah. I'm on my ascension right now.
Boom. Don't care nothing about it. It's cold outside. I'm going to make sure I come prepared for the cold, but I'm not slowing down. I'm loving that. So I was missing you, missing doing the show.
Yeah, last week with the whole that occurring with my aunt and just life was life, and I told you I crashed my car on Friday. Like literally not even really bad, but it needs to be fixed. And it was just like dumb shit. And my mom, this is the guy trying to tell you to slow down. I'm like, why would your guy try to stop my money though? I make my fucking money with my car. Like,
Right,
tell
come
your
on.
God to chill. Like, this is why I
That's the
don't.
money
People be like, I'm gonna pray for you. I'll be like, nah,
That's the money mobile.
I don't
We get
mean no
to the
harm, but
bag
are you
with that
PRAYing? Are you PREYING? And like, I don't know. I don't want your prayers because your Lord shows up in mysterious ways, and I need to deal with what's happening.
Yeah.
Speaking of what's happening, our guests have arrived. I know these fellas since I was a buck. Like, that's crazy. Every time I think about it, and I knew Steve was coming, but I had no idea Mazzie was coming. So yes, we're gonna bring them over. We might need a wireless mic. I know you and I we can bring a stool over.
Yep.
But it is, I didn't even really realize it until I started seeing their posts in social media. It's the 30th anniversary of the Million Man March this year, which took place like 30 years ago. And it's crazy because I remember when they first announced the Million Man March. You know me, it's 30 years ago. So I'm 20. And all I'm thinking about is I'm going to DC. And at the time, my boyfriend, not my baby dad, was like, what you going to DC for? This nigga, it's going to be a million men there. I'm going to find something better than you. What are we talking about? Yeah, like it's my opportunity to shine, bro. I'm in Temple. I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? I just got the knowledge of myself. Like, I'm about to go find somebody on my level. Do you know what I'm saying? He was like, it's called the Million Man March, Reese.
And it's gonna be a million men
And I can't,
to choose from.
but within the joke of it, I did understand the purpose of it and the positivity behind it. And again, I was 20 years old, so I'm a 20-year-old newbie to the 5% Nation. Studied Islam on my own in high school, like studied Pan-African. I'm a student at Temple under Dr. Malefe Asante, so I'm 30 years ago. So just the excitement that was in me to see Black men really trying to do something and get it together. And the movement was scheduled to be in DC, but literally it was a worldwide movement and specifically nationwide. And I remember actually going to Progress Plaza to drop him off at the bus because they was taking the bus there. Like, I remember that, but I was not permitted to go. And I understood that, and it made sense. Like, I was really joking when I said I was going to go, but kind of like, haha, if y'all let me go, I'm really there. So when I started seeing posts, I was like, oh, Philly Truce is doing an anniversary. And then, like, as the post coming, I'm like, shit, it's anniversary week. It's like time for action. Like, and this is their constant, but I'm like, literally, for people who be like, it's fall, like I kind of want to be outside, but don't, like, they have something to do every day this week with positivity in mind. So I'm going to bring over, y'all can come on over. There's a stool there. You can sit in the front. Somebody else can sit here. We have the wireless mic. Yeah, you coming on over too. We're going to do introduction. Is there another stool too? Or we're going to be sharing cheek to cheek? Okay. Oh, you're not gonna have to stand for 40 minutes. You ain't gotta stand. But we do have.
How y'all doing?
Oh yeah, he got another stool.
There you go. There you go.
And the wireless mic that the two of y'all can share. So I'm excited.
How you doing?
That you guys are here.
Hello.
I know, right? I know, right?
It's been like, I don't know, maybe 20 years since I've seen him. Like,
Thank you
like
for joining
seriously.
us.
Maybe 10. I think I saw him because we have been out of high school fucking 30 years. So yeah, it's been a minute. I've seen him since like our 10 year out of high school, or maybe the 20 year. You know,
social
what I'm saying?
media make you feel like you've been seeing people.
But that's what I mean, physically a touch. So it's really exciting that you are here. Yeah, I would like y'all to introduce yourselves to our audience. Anybody want any Luna Zool?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, I like to check.
I'm good.
Great welcome.
Yeah, you know, this is over a drink.
This is over a drink.
Not my choice, but I did inherit this show, so I'm keeping the spirit.
Dude, I think am I able to have a drink?
Can we get another cup, please? Please. Thank you. Yes.
This whole week has been promotion, and this is probably like our fourth interview today. I deserve a
Oh, wow, not fourth one today.
That's right.
Well, shout out to you, bro, for responding to. I was like, I'm going to promote your shit, but if you happen to have time today, I would love for you to come by, because my intention was to have you guys 2 weeks ago, but the studio was under construction. And then the following week, I was under construction.
Okay.
I almost didn't make it today, but Nelly was like, nah, come on. If you really, and I was like, I really don't want to. I need to kind of get outside. So, and I wanted to definitely promote your message of positivity.
Amen.
So we're going to start with you guys, your introductions and telling us what's
Okay.
going on. Because I know what's today is the 20th. I saw something the 21st, 22nd. I saw it's a comedy show. It's definitely the March, which is linking up. We're going to talk about all that. So what's
All
going
right.
on?
I'll let my guest introduce herself
Yes,
first.
yes.
Okay,
Because
so
this is us meeting also.
absolutely. So first off, I love the welcome. I'm so happy to be here. I've definitely heard of this this platform. So
And
this
the
is my
cups are
first
behind
time
you. And if you
here.
need a water or something, just let me know.
Oh no, I'm perfect.
Okay, perfect.
So my name is Veniece Newton. I am the founder of Engageathon.
Okay.
It is a technology software that's launching in the top of the year. And with the name, everything is all about engagement, right? So when I got the call from these guys to be involved with the Million Man March festivities, it was all about the mission for me. It was about the message and the people that were involved. And it was without a blink of an eye, I said, absolutely. How can I be of help?
Right.
What can I do? And when they asked me what I wanted to do, I said, I want to do something called the Million Man Brunch. And so this is something that will be every year. This will be the first annual Million Man Brunch. And I'm very excited to bring this to the city of Philadelphia. And it will be a night of recognizing, spotlighting some amazing men, being very intentional about making an impact in community.
Okay.
And it will be entertainment, it will be food, it'll be networking. So we're really excited.
Yes, that was the latest flyer I came across because I've been keeping up, but I'm like swiping, getting caught up in the music. Yes, thank you.
Introduce yourself, brother.
Yeah, so my name is Stephen Pickens, and you know we go back,
Back.
school, work, all that kind of stuff. So I'm the chief operating officer with Philly Truce, along with Mazzie as the co-founder of the Philly Truce Foundation, and it's been a lot. It's been heavy. It's been just
Raise the mic a little bit.
okay, yeah. It's been just very, very busy and planning. First, it was the launch of the Year Brotherly Action. I was here.
You was here talking about that?
Back in the summertime, and then now this is the continuation of the Year Brotherly Action. So it's just, it's a lot of work.
You've definitely been putting in work because when I saw all the festivities, I was like, wow. Like first, I just saw about the march, and I was like, that is so dope.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh. Okay, meet the people where they at. You say y'all niggas want to party? Okay. Okay, we gonna have a party with a purpose.
There you go.
I see you.
There you go. So I'm Mazzie, for everybody that don't know, co-founder with Steve of Philly Truce. And listen, we got to shout out the home team, along with Veniece and her event. You mentioned the comedy show. I believe that's Thursday, and then we go from there, right? Friday, Saturday, event after event. And I'm sorry I don't have those flyers with me, but they are all on phillytruce.com. Okay, Irize got them. So we'll give you those details. But you're absolutely right. We want to meet everybody where they at. A big part of this, calling this back, is to preserve the history and to get young people to understand why we do this stuff, right? Why we come out and have marches, why we got to get together like this. And so that's a big part of what we wanted to do, preserve the history and bring, the 40 and unders along into this type of community building that has been with us in our tradition for so long. So it's a beautiful thing. So, Sunday, October 26th is the big day. We're about 5 days away. North Philly, South Philly, West Philly. It's a meetup point for you. Broad and Master, Broad and Christian, 30th and Market. And if you ain't in exactly one of them parts of town, you related to one of them parts of town. So fine. You know what I mean? It's either Northeast or Northwest or Southwest or
Get the map and follow the route and just meet them.
Exactly.
They walk into Love Park.
Exactly. Exactly. So Sunday, October 26th, that's the day. Come out and feel this vibe. It's been a lot of memories. People, I didn't make it to the original march, right? So this is very important for me. And a lot of brothers are sharing their experience. And you talk about lady Veniece was there.
Listen,
I know. I heard you say.
I was trying to be there.
I am a rebel. Somebody tell me I'm sort of a rebel.
I wish I knew you 30 years ago.
Exactly.
Because my girlfriends was not with it.
Oh my goodness! So
We gonna get in trouble with the gods.
A day of just history, obviously being made, and just feeling the energy and seeing the literally a sea of men coming together in unison.
I saw the photos.
It was,
And for me, honestly, it was about hearing the minister speak.
yes,
Like the first time my mother ever took me to hear him speak, I was in high school and he was at the convention center. And I was shocked that she did that because that's not her thing. My mother is a Christian. The black Jesus Christian, not the white nationalist Christian. So, but she did that for me because she knew I was on a different path. So, and you know, I tune in. I have the app on my phone, the NOI app. I tune in on Sundays to the different messages, and often whenever the minister speaks. So that was really what it was for me. Outside of all the sea of different, I love black men.
exactly.
I was trying to be out there with the black men.
And this year, with the 30th anniversary of the Million Man
I might
March,
see. Oh, Sunday.
I feel like obviously it's 30 years later, right? And it is about being inclusive. It's about families. It's about women, but obviously the focus is on men. So I am looking forward to supporting our men coming there as a woman. That was one of the reasons why I definitely wanted to make sure that I was involved in this, because we always want to make sure that we know that our men are being supported by us. And so we want.
I feel like that's always a given. Like even if you don't see it, you know good and goddamn well there's a sister back there telling somebody something or pulling some string. Or yes, I support you in that. I support you in that.
We're going to be there on that march, supporting our men, along with our children, our families. We're bringing everybody out, so that's going to be very important this year.
So that's, and I remember subsequently they had the Million Family March. I was at the Million Woman March that took place here. And at that time it was me and my sisters and my son in the stroller. Like I used to go to all the marches back then. I was at the Mamiya March, the rally, all that. But so yes, speaking of important for you to be there, what was that like then, since you were there the first time being a rebel? Like, do you remember what your mindset was then, considering you know what your purpose is now?
Right.
I was so much younger then. Because it was something that was just so different. It's never been done before.
Right.
It was like I wanted to be part of history. I wanted to be a part of a mission that was going to just be remembered,
right?
Like part of a legacy. I wanted something to be able to tell my children or my family. Is like when I get older, it's about the story, it's about the journey, and
it's like being at the "I Have a Dream" speech.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
and so
we don't know that, but we know that.
Absolutely. And so at that time, if I can remember correctly, it was just like the energy being part of this energy. And it was something that you just had to be there for. It's one thing to see it on television and see the sea of men, but then there's another to actually be in it. Yeah. And so with this 30th anniversary of the Million Man March here in Philadelphia, organized by Philly Truce, I feel like this year is going to have that same energy. It won't be 1 million people, obviously, but it's going to have just as much energy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so, how are you guys feeling? Speaking of energy, I just want to shift just a little bit. We are living through a tragedy as a community. You know, we definitely are living that. It's not like somebody else experience. Whenever I watch the news a lot, I'm one of them people like to be home by the 11 o'clock news. I joke about it, but I literally watch the news. And
when we're hanging out,
you always say, like, with every story, I'm always saying, wow, like I'm gonna will some good things for this family. Like I don't like to say I pray. I might say pray, but that's not what I mean. Like I'm gonna meditate on that. And it's like, wow, it's getting close to home. It's getting close to home. And as of late, the shit been home. I'm watching the news and I see my brother Satu up there, and I'm like, oh, niece, like, wow, all of my friends are connected to this woman in some sort of way. So we are literally living a tragedy. And I know one of the things with Philly Truce is holding men accountable. And y'all were out there walking in the neighborhoods, violence prevention. What the fuck is going on? Like,
that's a
like,
that is a very sad. It's a sad joke.
like we used to get whipped. I'm still scared of my mother.
Yeah.
Right.
I know for a fact that I beat the shit out of each of my kids at least once, so they've never done whatever. They don't even think in that manner.
Right.
And if they do, they know one thing: I'm not coming to bail you out of jail on no dumb shit. It better be worth it.
Right.
Life, liberty, health, like
Right.
dumb shit. Like you about to sit. I ain't got
Right.
money for that.
Right.
Just so it's like, you know, the way we raise our children seems to have changed or shifted. Once they around the Clinton administration, you couldn't really put hands on them no more.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this next generation, like the millennials, raised some soft ass niggas with trigger fingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
That's real talk.
I mean, listen,
nasty
it's-
attitudes.
Right. It's so much. I mean, everybody knows as a parent that, you know, once your kid gets to a certain age,
Ain't shit you could do.
right? But you know, right? You do everything you can, and then at a certain age, you feel like, oh, outside is having an influence on my kid.
Right.
Just outside is so different now. Outside is in the phone. Outside is, and like you said, the permissiveness of the broader society. All of that we have to deal with, you know, as parents, and it get harder and harder to. I feel it has been. You know, like my son is 21, right?
Okay.
And I can remember when he was 11, 12, phones was starting to be a thing. Like, so the things that they want and that the society promotes, I mean, it makes it very challenging. And I think when you add on the challenges we might already have in the community, in the household, it just has become really challenging for us to assert influence over our young people. And, you know, what you just said, the you don't say nothing to my kid, and like a lot of things, and I was talking about that earlier, like a lot of things we even as like sometimes I'll be on the bus or the sub and I'll be like, I gotta say something, right?
Oh my God.
We
Oh.
should.
Right.
I remember growing up, old heads
But
would
then
check
I
us
think
all
about
the
fact that These are
time.
different kids. They will fight you.
well,
they
that-
will hit you.
They will shoot you.
They will shoot you.
That
So
and-
I be wanting to say something, but it's different. It's a different time.
and that's kind of why we do like our main thing is peace patrol, right? We try to have groups of men out, right, so that it's a unified show of visible deterrence, as we call it. And we looking to scale and expand that so that even that, I mean, we've had to make it a thing we pay men to do, which is its own sad commentary.
Yeah, I was about to say,
But-
nigga.
Yeah.
But we have found a way to at least replicate some semblance of we out here, and don't do that while we out here, at least while we standing right here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if we could put more of that in place, I think that's a good thing. But we are in a terrible tug of war for our young people's attention and value system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's really challenging, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you asked me how was I doing today or something like that, actually, that's what the first thing that hit me. I didn't speak on it, but since you brought it out,
I was gonna bring it up.
that's what actually, I'm glad you did. That's what actually hit me, because it's like, it's these moments that we come together, and that's first with the work that we've been doing over the last 5 years. It's selfless work. Like, you know,
Right.
we don't do this Million Man March, or we don't do the Peace Patrol for our own benefit or glory or nothing like that. And it's about you putting people first and trying to keep that intact, what's already been there from the past. So that when you ask me that, it's like, this not about me
Right.
sitting here right now. We got a whole family that's,
Yeah.
you know, we got a whole city that's in mourning, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like,
Yeah.
for me, it ain't a matter of how I'm doing. I'm good. I'm up. I'm sitting right here. I'm talking, you know. So but it's just, you know, we keep having moments. Like 9/11 was a moment. The
Right.
Million Man March 30
Yeah.
years ago was a moment.
Yeah.
Tsunamis, that's a moment where
moment.
everybody come together. Katrina was a moment, you know. We keep, but it's like, this is something that Philly Truce is working on, and we can't do it alone. We need everyone involved, so that way we need a yearly check-in of our people.
Right.
Where we at? You know, everybody, you know, who didn't vote or chose to, you know, for whatever reason, this man is in office, is because if we show this, if we can come together in the millions or tens and the thousands once a year, they're going to know, like, okay, we can talk about some things. They're going to know to a certain extent, like, yo, we got to respect that number over there. That's a big influence. So that's all we trying to do here is, like, we the ones that keep stoking the flame where it's in people's minds, where as though, like, you know, yo, don't forget that. Don't forget this. We here, we back again, and we going to keep it going. That's what we are, Philly Truce. We that remembrance piece. We go back to the House of Umoja back in 75, learning from history. Basically, that's what we're bringing to the table. Everything is history. So, you know, because if you don't remember your history, what is the saying goes, is doomed to do it over.
Repeat it. And I'm definitely seeing signs of that. I like what you said about the different moments. So Philly Truce is here to continue the momentum.
Yeah.
And they need y'all help.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Niggas that don't be doing nothing, but y'all gonna be at the party. I'm talking about me too, because sometimes I don't be doing shit, but I be at the party. Like, I be at the party.
Me too.
I be at the function. My function be functioning, but you know, function with a purpose. Like I noticed that, you know, of course, Philly is super small because, like I said, I go back with them. I'm outside, he's outside, and you know, at Somo, Tariq Wallace, and I see on one of the events, you know, it's Hard Work Entertainment,
right.
It's the collective. It's like, and I'm like, I know John Barber, I know Tariq, so it's like, so it definitely, like you said, it can't be just y'all, and it really is more people than we know.
Absolutely.
I said, oh, they all trying to make everybody meet at the function because people come out for Reek and Troy.
Yeah.
So people come outside for Reek and Troy. So.
I'm coming. I'm
That's what I said. I was like, he said, if you're not in this area.
Huh? Oh yeah, right. It is Monday, right? I forgot.
It's normally cheers for us. They know our name and they have our drinks ready when we get there.
That's funny.
I haven't been to Somo in almost like a month. I've been sitting it out. I've been trying to chill.
I've never been.
No,
girl, it's the time.
Meet me at Somo.
I wish you could experience it with us.
Take a bunch of these and let the people know that that's where they need to be. If they could be out drinking and dancing on a Monday.
Absolutely.
They can walk for peace and to relive and redo have a moment on Sunday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, and speaking of your brunch, I noticed is it Fabrica? See, I was looking at the stuff. Is that Fabrica? I was like, oh, and it's real brunch time for you niggas. It starts at 3.
Yeah. So don't say it's too early.
Okay, like black men, you got time to get up, get that 9 o'clock haircut.
All that.
You know what I mean? Which you ain't done till 11, 12 anyway. Between the conversations you got to have and you know whoever late for their appointment or whoever just popped up real quick, just need to line up. You got time? Like
this
3.
Is something with a purpose. You know, it's party with a purpose. Like, come on, y'all, we can do better.
And it's sponsored by everybody, so it needs to be sponsored by you as well. Literally, everybody's involved.
Yeah, let me
what up, these? All right, Katie.
Can we shout out some of the?
Shout out everyone.
I want to thank Minister Roddy Muhammad and at the Nation of Islam Mosque number 12 for the first person we went to for all obvious reasons. Totally gave us 1,000% blessing. It has been really out promoting with us. You know, I must have done 4 or 5 interviews with him. Urban League of Greater Philadelphia, Black Voters Matter. As I said, the home team, that's John Barber and Tariq and Dave Edwards and all the promoters. I want to also big shout out to Councilmember Curtis Jones Jr. For the work that he's doing. He's the early co-signer. And you know, I just want to say, you know, 40 and under, you know, if you wasn't around or you was very young at the time or you don't even understand why this means anything, you gotta really come out and see the difference when people come out with a different mindset and what it feels like when we identify in our not only in our challenges but also in solutions. You know what I'm saying? So. Everybody, you mentioned Dr. Malefi, Dr. Asante. Yeah. This is one of the people that's going to be on stage that day.
Oh, I definitely got to come outside.
Exactly. You know, we waiting to confirm a special host. I won't say that name yet, but we got brother after brother who was at the original march or maybe even wasn't, but have been doing the work day in, day out, who we identify as being, you know, in the mix with the solutions on the ground. And we're going to hit everything from from our economics, from workforce development, health, psychological wellness,
health,
on
and
and
psychological wellness among black men, because y'all niggas don't go to the doctor. I've recently learned that some niggas don't go to the dentist. I'll be like, okay, for you that makes sense, but how your teeth so white? Because let me tell you, I love black men and the smile on a black man.
Yes.
But when you got shark teeth with butter,
oh,
I just be standing.
Oh, man.
I need my black men to go to the dentist and the doctor.
Wow.
I need y'all to take this walk. It's a short, brisk one. Like, get that heart moving.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, get
That's right.
and talk about your mental health and wellness, because everybody goes through stuff, and it's always publicized and televised what the black woman go through. It's always because there's the perception of the angry black woman.
Yeah.
The angry black man too.
There's
I
the
hear you.
But the perception of the angry black man is literally out of bullshit. It's never out of the real shit that y'all. For us, it's always, we're working the kids. For y'all, it's just like they make it seem like y'all just fucking angry niggas, and it's like no. Like, they're upset because, especially with our generation, we already know and understand systematic things that got us here. Like, I always say it boggles my mind how this city got so crazy, and people are like, well, they were shooting in the 80s, and the JBM was doing this and firebombing. I'm like, it was not to this extent.
Right.
It was very much less, but kids had shit to do when I was super young. And people that were in that lifestyle were a little bit older but younger. Kids had shit to do. We had after school programs. I went to vacation Bible study every fucking Sunday. Child's Memorial Baptist Church, 10th and Poplar. Never was a member of that church, but my ass was down there. And so was half of Richard Allen, Cambridge Mall, 10th Street Projects. We was all together in vacation Bible study. But none of that shit exists for our kids. And a lot of it's our fault. We got them the phones, the tablets. We told them, like, keep yourself occupied because we have to work and whatnot. And then we did get an attitude when other people tried to correct our kids because I don't believe in gentle parenting. And that's because I wasn't gently parented.
Right.
Like, I don't believe in that shit at all. I believe in it to the extent of we're going to have conversation. But I've always told my children since they were very young, you know what's going to make me snap out? Don't ever tell me I don't know. I don't give a fuck what it is. You better have a reason. If you colored the wall, just say, Mom, I felt artistic. If you say I don't know, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. What you mean you don't know? There are consequences to every action. So you need to know why you are doing certain behaviors. And if you don't know why, we need to have a conversation with either me or somebody that can break through and figure out what's going on. Because again, I just seen something recently where the childhood trauma of parents actually is seriously genetically passed down to our children. How does that happen? Genetically? Like, that shit is crazy. Like, they literally have finally figured it out that located in certain people's genes. Like, yes, whatever childhood trauma that your mother carried, and even your father, though he's not the person that carries you, but you got that DNA, that childhood trauma is in there. And they did this test and study because they were, again, studying the psyche of people, trying to see if being a serial killer and stuff like that is a trait. Stuff like, and because I always wondered too, like, what makes you up? I was watching on Netflix, they got the documentary or docu-series movie about the dude that Ed Gein,
Yeah, that one looked too wild
this
for
nigga,
me.
why are you digging up bodies and making clothes? He had a belt made out of nipples. For what? For what? This is the man that Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lamb was based on.
Oh, really?
And like, you see movies, like a lot of this shit I never thought was real until, like, I decided to go down the rabbit hole, and I'm just like, that's some crazy shit. You can't tell me somebody else, like, you didn't see the crazy coming.
But when you watch it, you see the mom. The mom was batshit crazy.
Right.
Actually certified and took medication.
Batshit
That's right.
crazy. And she fucked him up with his sexuality at an early age and made it seem like just having those desires was such a sin, and it was so, like, he just
Yeah, it's wounds.
Yeah, so like all of that, which is why you guys are appreciated. I just want to point out also, 12:30 p.m. is over. Go home and watch the birds.
I saw that.
How considerate.
Hey, listen, we
people.
Y'all said, I'm going to meet y'all where y'all at, but we know what y'all really about.
Exactly.
These are my people.
We got to get Philly Truce at the halftime show.
Exactly.
Like, that's what really has to go down.
Go and watch my birds. Those my
Yes.
It's I cannot put in words how many considerations, right, had to go into.
So I don't want to hear about you had to go to the tailgate, park your shit at 6 a.m. and be over here
tailgate
in the neighborhood at 8. And if you can't make it to the neighborhood at 8, they're going to be at Love Park by 10:30.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I'm going to make it to the neighborhood at 8, but I'm going to be at Love Park by 10:30.
And you can go home and watch the game or go to a bar or go wherever you need to go. But it's funny when you're doing something like this because it's basically a family reunion. You know what I'm saying? And when you're doing a family reunion, who everybody got an opinion, everybody got a way they want to see it go. Don't matter if they lifting a finger or not, they got strong opinions. And the logistics of this was really crazy. So we really would, and I gotta really stress to the young brothers, you know, if you gotta come and feel what it feel like to be in a positive, loving
Black
mob.
men love.
You know what I'm saying? Like young
That's the
brothers,
problem.
you
These
gotta
young niggas ain't loved by older black men.
You gotta come and feel that love. I guarantee you, you gonna see somebody who you thought you had a problem with, and you gonna realize it ain't even a problem because we share our problems. So we need to share our solutions. So. Listen, Sunday, October 26th, starting Wednesday, all the party stuff is on Philly Truths, the comedy show. Yeah, let me get them joints off you because people need to know because people worked hard to put them events.
Put those events. I was scrolling. I said, "Oh, okay." I was like, "It's a whole lot going on." Of course,
So I know the comedy show is hosted by Teray.
Yes.
Spank Horton is going to be there. I know Carl Thomas and Active is Friday night.
I'll be there Friday.
Right.
Sure. Clacking my fan.
So Wednesday, October 22nd, doors at 8, showtime at 9, after party to follow.
Come on.
This is at Noto, which is 1200 Vine Street. It is sponsored by Coramino Tequila, which y'all know Kevin Hart's Tequila. So again, a lot of people, a lot of sponsors, all dealing with Philly. This is the Million Man March edition of the comedy show. Again, Spank Horton, hosted by Teray. They're going to have a lot of great comics there. Lawrence Killebrew. I thought that was Lawrence. Lawrence Killebrew, Michael Beavers, and Chanel Renee. Oh, she's funny. And Chanel Renee. And that's going to be music by DJ Marty G's. That is Wednesday, October 22nd. Again, go to phillytruths.com so that you can get more information.
And get them tickets.
Mostly important. The Thursday the 23rd, that is the brunch. That is that's Saturday's the brunch. Yeah.
Thursday we got an art
Thursday's
show.
The art show.
Art show at Morton Contemporary Gallery.
Behind the Lens.
Photos. It's going to be photos from
the
the Million Man March. And also Thursday
free
night.
to the public, 5 p.m.
Yep, and then Thursday night we got we have Fabrica. What is it? Reggae Caribbean night, all of that.
Yes, the reggae, calypso.
That's my vibe.
Caribbean massive, African massive stand up.
Right here.
That is definitely our tribe. We do love
That's
a good. And then Friday is Friday Night Lights. Performing live, Carl Thomas. This is also there's a couple other people performing live. There was
just so it's like when you try to be an adult and be like responsible and do domestic shit and stay in the house, and it's like you've got people who know people, and you're like, I gotta be outside now.
And this again, this is
be outside.
This is outside with a purpose.
No doubt.
It is.
So the brunch again, it's 3 to 6. It's on Saturday. It's been curated by Veniece. It is at Fabrica. Dawood Bey.
Okay.
Is he going to be a speaker?
He's the honoree.
He's the honoree. They have really put a lot of thought into this, y'all.
I see it.
Like they said, okay, y'all want to act bougie? We're gonna do a brunch.
Yeah.
We got an art show. Like what you said? I don't do that. I do the art shows. Okay, well it's the art show. It's a photography exhibit. Come through. It's free. Well, I don't know if I got time to do that because I really can go out on Thursday nights. Well, that's when the comedy show is. I don't really know if I like comics. Well, come at 10 when the party start. Like literally something for everybody. Friday, what you gonna say? You don't like Carl Thomas? Everybody want to hear Summer Rain.
Yep.
Everybody want to hear Summer Rain.
I can't wait.
I was fortunate enough to hear him sing Summer Rain to me in the elevator in Minneapolis many years ago. Yes, ran into him on a gig with Jeff. He was doing a show in Minneapolis. We was keying about something, and I just blurted out, "I just want to hear you sing Summer Rain."
Oh,
and he did it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know I want to hear him sing Summer Rain. Or I wish I never met her.
That's awesome.
I feel like that about a bunch of people. I can go in there and emote.
Yeah. A time is going to be had.
A time is going to be had. A time with a purpose.
But I'm outside with a purpose.
Is going to be had
so
in the
judge
city.
Me. Judge your mom. I'm going to be outside with a purpose every day this week. Starting what? Wednesday?
That means Nelly going to be drinking,
Sunday.
but she going to be drinking with a purpose.
I'm drinking with a purpose.
She going to be fan clapping with a purpose.
I'm twerking with a purpose. I'm fan clapping with a purpose. And we're fellowshipping with a purpose.
There you go.
All right,
we outside.
Before we wrap it up, we're going to go back around one more time. You can tell everybody where they can find you guys on their socials. And again, promote your event.
I am Veniece Newton. You can find me. I am the host curator of Million Man Brunch on October 25th, Saturday at Fabrica. You
Microphone.
can find me. Oops. Should I do it all over again?
You can listen. Come on, run it back.
Veniece,
Rewind,
host and
select
curator of Million Man Brunch, happening on Saturday, October 25th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And you can find me at Veniece Newton on Instagram. That's VENIECE Newton on Instagram.
Thanks, Venice. Once again, I'm Steve Pickens. What I just would like to close with is that we're having a phone bank for moms in support of the Million Man March, and we'll be calling men to bring out their sons, their nephews, their husbands for the march on Saturday. I'm sorry, on October 26th on Saturday.
On Sunday.
The march on Sunday.
Yeah, on
The
Sunday.
phone bank is Saturday
okay.
for the march
Yeah,
on Sunday.
Yeah, okay,
All right.
got you. So we just need some support with that. The number to call to help out with that and to support is 215-650-7341 to sign up. That's 215-650-7341. We appreciate all the support, but it's for us.
No doubt. I got this one. Thank you. So lastly, listen, this is a great day. This is a great moment, to be in Philadelphia, to be a part of our community and our family in Philadelphia. We do want to send our heartfelt condolences out to the family of little sister Scott. So that's not lost on us.
At all. Like I said, that's something we literally all are experiencing.
Right. So,
Because black and brown girls go missing every day.
I gotta say, when I saw her repeatedly on the news, I was deeply appreciative of that. Right, I was like, "That's what's up." They not letting this go. You know what I mean?
It was on. I'm an ABC person. It was on Good Morning America. It's been on Good Morning America every day since it happened.
Yeah,
and that does not happen with us.
Yeah. They
don't cover black girls like that.
Yeah, I was deeply appreciative of that. As sad as it was, that they kept it out front. So our hearts go out to the family, And in closing, I would just like to remind everybody, everything you need to know about this is at phillytruths.com, phillytruths.com. What you can expect, get up, man. This is worth getting up for. You know what I'm saying? Get up early, go out there, be at your neighborhood spot no later than 9, Broad and Master, 30th and Market, Broad and Christian, and take this little walk. It's only a mile. It ain't about nothing. And we're going to put on stage some men. And this is why it's real important for the young brothers. If you don't got nobody in your life that you feel is worth your heeding or taking advice to, or if you had somebody in your life and they steered you wrong, or got you on the wrong path and you ended up somewhere you didn't want to be, you gotta come out and see how many brothers are not on that. How many brothers been maintaining year in, year out, decade in, decade out, and fighting and working so that your neighborhood could be safe, so that your school could be better. So many things, right? It's strong forces we up against. So everybody should know we not doing nothing. That's what we have to really remember here. We are not doing nothing. People are working all the time. So I'm going to shout some of them out who going to be on the stage that day. Minister Rodney Muhammad, As I said, Dr. Malefi Asante, Daoud Bey, Brother Atif Bostic, and Joel William on the cooperative economics. Dr. Bill McKinney out of Kensington, New Kensington CDC, talking about housing. Dr. Alfonso Evans, newly installed assistant superintendent. Awesome brother, Eric Marsh on fatherhood. You might not know these names. You might know some
You
of
want
them.
to get to know these names on Sunday.
Exactly. Our brother Jamal Johnson, the great anti-gun violence activist, and on and on and on. We even got the Dollar Boys. Shout out to the Dollar Boys.
The Dollar Boys, listen.
Coming up.
Y'all got something for everybody.
Exactly. So come be a part of this family reunion. Don't be like I was 30 years ago and didn't go and missed it. This is local this time. You got very little reason not to be there. So we want to thank y'all for the opportunity. And listen, go to phillytruths.com and we're going to see y'all out one or two or three nights this week, or we're going to see y'all Sunday.
I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is Philly Truce for those of y'all who like, what? Y'all know how to spell Philly. Good God. Truce, okay? Truce. Because we know, it's the great debate on the internet, I've been saying how you spell bull. I don't even write it because I don't feel like arguing with nobody. I say it, but I don't write it. I know how to spell John. That's it. That's all. That's all that matters. I need to see everybody out this week.
Yes.
Parties with a purpose. You planned on going out on Friday anyway.
That's right.
Come see a comedy show on Thursday because you didn't plan on doing that, but you know you got time. Y'all be putting in that PTO for Ditch Day. I know because I'll be there because I love a day party, which is why I said I know I could be out on Sunday morning. I already got paid time off. I'm using a bereavement day as is. I ain't got nothing to do. And just knowing that you're going to have those different speakers there, I'm really actually excited to hear about that. Those are, I feel like those are the things that are needed as a community. I feel like a lot of this stuff going on is acting out because we aren't being heard. And so I feel like it's going to be a place to listen. And I just feel like, you know, when people give you these platforms and opportunity to do so, you should show up. Because again, like I said, I could show up at the function.
Yeah.
I can't think this stuff going on don't affect me. Because like I said, I watch the news every day. And every day I'm like, this shit literally hit home. Or like, I know that person. I don't want it to be, I was that person.
Yeah.
You know?
It could be any one of us.
It could at any given time. Like I literally be stressed about my daughter going home from school.
Yep.
Because she's very much a young girl, but weird people don't know that. They don't understand it. They don't want to know. So thank y'all for coming by. Again, phillytruce.com. Philly, y'all know how to spell that. TRUCE.com. Stay tuned in to Glockaware everywhere. When is Paulie celebrating her? Paulie
Wednesday evening from,
was it 7 to 9?
It might be.
I think it was 7 to 9.
5-year
5-year anniversary of Paulie and the gang.
And Think Outside the Box is returning this Wednesday.
This Wednesday morning?
Yeah, from 10 to 11, y'all.
Let me see if I can come out this morning. I might be able to get
back.
Shout out to Glockaware, man. Successful institution.
Yes.
Put together by the brothers. Come on.
Shout out to Toucan and Shab holding us down. Everybody in their endeavors, all the different podcasts. So stay tuned.